Alright guys, this evening we're going to be talking about Jerry Falwell. Jerry Falwell was born in 1933 in Lynchburg, Virginia. We all know this is during the Great Depression, and so times were tough, and you had to have grit to survive. And this grit is going to show through when he becomes a pastor, which he does, and he founds the Thomas Road Baptist Church in Lynchburg. But he also makes a name for himself as a televangelist, where he starts the old-time gospel hour. Now his church is going to become a mega church, and he's going to go on to do other things as well, including founding the Liberty Christian Academy in 1967, and then later on he's going to found Liberty University in 1971. Other things that he's going to do, he's going to found the Moral Majority, which is going to chase Jimmy Carter's administration, and it's going to help place Ronald Reagan, or they're going to back Ronald Reagan in his presidential run. Now, some things that Falwell spoke out against that had great impact on our nation, one of them being the Supreme Court ruling of Roe versus Wade. Many religious conservatives viewed the Roe versus Wade decision legalizing abortion on demand as an explicit affront to Judeo-Christian reverence for life and an implicit sanction of the morally reprehensible sexual revolution. Jerry Falwell is going to definitely speak out against this. This goes against Baptist teaching. Also, something that sets Falwell's ministry apart from other pastors in Lynchburg, Falwell's TRCB had a dynamism and youthful vibrancy that many other congregations lacked, while also offering the most orthodox fundamentalist traditions that one could find. The young pastor preached the traditional doctrine of the fundamentalist Baptist churches, replete with altar calls, premillennial dispensationalist theology, and all of the standard fundamentalist taboos against drinking, gambling, and movies, while at the same time embracing modernity through a sophisticated use of media and evangelist strategy. He is definitely going to make a very big name for himself with the media, and he's going to be able to use this, especially moving forward with the moral majority and helping and backing the Reagan administration. Falwell co-founded the Moral Majority in 1979. One of the major issues Falwell had with the Carter administration was in reaction to the Brown versus Board of Education. What's going to happen is the IRS is going to strip private schools, mainly private schools that were white in the South, of their tax exemption. Falwell goes completely against this, says that it's not that he's just against it being just all white, but that it's a private school. Why are you taking away their tax exemption? However, something that Falwell does do is he does speak out against segregation or desegregation, because he does found an all-white Christian academy, and he does preach about, or does openly have concerns about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. However, his legacy does remain that of the founder of Liberty University, which I attend, and a very prominent traditional fundamentalist Baptist preacher during the late 20th century, and he does take on head-on some of the major issues of the 20th century, such as Roe versus the Board of Education.